what we are going to see. Yes, how you detect that this is your protein of interest. Okay, first this antibodies are attached like this. This is antibody 1. To this you have to add the antibody 2, this antibody 2, and come and bind like this. Okay, this is your antibody 2, and this is radioactively labeled. It contains the radioactive label substance, so that you can detect it by the radioactivity, or either by the fluorescence, or either by the color change. For the color change, the enzyme system is used. Okay, the enzyme is attached to this antibody in a such a way that when it goes and binds to the antibody 1, the color will appear, and you can recognize that this band is your protein of interest band. Yes, got my point? Yes, so this is all about this antibody or immunoblotting thing. Yes, the same thing is given over here. Following several reins for the removal of the non-specifically bound antibody 1, means after binding of antibody 1 you have to rinse it well, and the antibody 1 antigen complex on the nitrocellular sheet is incubated with second antibody, which is recognized the FC domain of primary antibody. Yes, as I told you, as I shown in your figure, this is your primary antibody. Yes, this is the FAB region and this is the FC region. Okay, so the secondary antibody will recognize the FC regions of the first antibody. It will bind to it, and it is a radioactively labeled substance. Okay, so you can determine the protein antibody 1 antibody 2 complex. You can visualize this complex under autoradiography or under fluorescence or by the color change method. Yes, there are the many applications, or it is used to detect the different types of the disease, very vast types of the disease. Yes, okay, so it is a confirmatory HIV test. Okay, means what? To detect the HIV test, nowadays there is a ELISA test. Okay, enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. This test is used for the detection of HIV. But if the ELISA test will become positive for one patient, then this confirmatory test done is a Western blotting technique. So Western blotting is what? It is a confirmatory test. First of all, what do? Suppose there is a one patient come, okay, to do the HIV test. So first of all, that person undergoes the ELISA test, and if his or her ELISA test will become positive, then the confirmatory test is done, and that test is Western blotting test. Okay, so it is a confirmatory test for the HIV peoples. Yes, and what you have to do in this case, the person who comes to you for this HIV detection, you have to take a serum of that person. You have to isolate the serum of that person. In the serum, all antibodies are present. Suppose if that person is HIV positive, means HIV virus is present in his body or her body. Okay, so against that HIV virus, your immune system, it produces the anti-HIV antibody. Okay, what it produce? HIV antibody, and this all types of the antibodies are present in the serum. So what you have to do, you have to isolate the serum of that patient, and in that serum this HIV positive or HIV antibody is present, and if the HIV antibody is present in that patient, that means that person is HIV positive. Got my point? Yes. Next, yes, protein from the known HIV infected cells are separated and blotted on the membrane. Means same Western blotting technique is done over here, and then the serum is to be tested. Means what? In the serum antibody is present, and antibody is what? Probe, our probe. Okay, so in the serum it is tested, it is applied in the primary antibody incubation step. Okay, means serum, whatever the serum which is isolated from that patient, it is used as a primary antibody, primary probe. Okay, then the free remaining antibody is washed away, and second anti-human antibody is used as a second probe. Okay, this is your first probe. Second probe is what? Anti-human antibody, which can recognize the Fc region of the first antibody, and it will get and bind and shows the color change. So you can see if there is a color change, means he is a HIV positive. Got my point? Yes. And if, let us see that if the person or the patient is HIV negative. Okay, if the person is HIV negative, then whatever the band you get, okay, suppose this is your nitrocellulose membrane, this much of band you get. Okay, and the person is HIV negative. You take the serum of that person and apply as a probe on this membrane. Okay, you take the serum in which the primary antibody is present, which is anti-HIV antibody. It will not able to recognize these bands and not able to bind it. And if the primary antibody is not bind here, then you go for the washing treatment to remove the untreated antibody, and after that you are adding secondary antibody. Okay, secondary antibody which is radioactively labeled or enzyme linked label. What is the property of this secondary antibody? What is the property? It cannot recognize the HIV virus, it cannot recognize the HIV protein. What it recognize? It recognize the Fc region of this primary antibody. Means this is your primary antibody, this is Fc region. So your secondary antibody it can only recognize, and if primary antibody is not bind here, so no secondary antibody can bind, and no color change is there or no enzyme signal is given. So you can say that person is HIV negative. Yes, got my point. So this is a confirmatory test for the HIV patients. Yes, the same thing, the stain bands then indicate the proteins to which the patient's serum contain the antibody, and yes, it is also used to detect the different types of the diseases, as I told you, that is the bovine spongiform encephalopathy. It is also known as the mad cow disease. Okay, what is mean by this mad cow disease? Yes, it is a one type of the disease which is affect the nervous system probably. So it is harmful. Okay, and Western blot is used to detect that disease. Then there is another disease, Lyme disease. Okay, Lyme disease is what? It is a multi-organ animal borne disease. Okay, multi-organ animal borne means what? It is it causes due to the tick bite. Okay, it causes due to the tick bite. It is actually a spirochetes, and due to the bite of that spirochetes the diseases occurs, and it affects the different our immune system or our skin, then what we can say, nervous system, skin. Okay, this areas of human being will get affected by this Lyme disease. Yes, here is some important point which I have shown in this slide. Yes, the same thing I explained you, the same thing is mentioned over here. ELISA test is done first, and then the HIV upload. Then what Western blot technique is done for the confirmation of the ELISA. Yes, here is also mentioned that applications it is used to diagnose the different disease like the HIV, BSE means bovine spongiform encephalopathy, then FIV, FBV. Okay, yes. Here is some explanation of this HIV is given, means which proteins are there. Okay, Western blotting is what? Protein. Okay, detection of protein. So HIV, it is a virus. Okay, virus, it is made up of from the nucleic acid and the protein, or DNA or RNA or protein. So protein, which type of the protein is present on this HIV virus? It is present on the envelope. Okay, yes, here some protein names are mentioned. P17. If you don't know now, please go and see the structure of HIV virus. You can see how many proteins are there. Okay, and you are doing here the Western blotting of that protein, and yes, in that Western blotting you are using the two probes. First probe is the serum of your patient which contained the anti-HIV antibody, and second thing is the second probe is your the probe which is complementary or which can recognize the FC region of the first antibody. Yes, so which are the protein? P31, P51, P66. Yes, and here in this figure we can see it is a Western blot test, and here we can see in the first, second and third well, first is a control in which the all proteins, all HIV proteins bands are given. Second means it is a, you have taken the serum of the patient and you are testing the HIV test. So second one, it is a positive patient. You can see the bands can visualize. So it is a positive patient. And in the third case, no primary antibody is bind, means no third patient. Suppose there is a third patient and whose blood is taken and the serum is taken and it is applied to this Western blot, but in his serum, if there is a no anti-HIV antibody, means he is not suffering from the HIV. Okay, so his test is negative. Yes, these are some important things which are given over here. Yes, this is a bovine spongiform encephalopathy, commonly known as mad cow disease. It is a, yes, it is same as a prion disease. It is a neurological disorder or happens to the human being, and it is used to detect, Western blotting technique is used to detect this also, this disease also. Yes, and Western blot means the some steps are mentioned in this slide, means buffer preparation, sample preparation, gel electrophoresis, protein transfer, membrane blocking, then antibody incubation, Western blotting detection and data analysis. So it is given in this figure. You can see it is very easily given, means what you have to do, first you have to prepare the reagents, then sample, then you have to go for the gel, means SDS page gel electrophoresis. Okay, then you have to do the blotting. After blotting, what you have to do? Primary antibody incubation. Okay, primary antibody which is complementary to your antigen, and secondary antibody incubation. Then Western blotting detection means just color change or autoradiograph, and you have to do the data analysis. Yes, this is all about the Western blotting. Thank you.